Hola guys, Happy New Year. I hope the first day of 2021 has been good for you all. Um, for those of you watching who are struggling through some things or going through some things um, and are watching for some levity or just some distraction, I hope I can provide that for you in this giant haul. I'm going through some things too, which is why this haul is so big. It is a massive thrift haul. Massive in that I started thrifting on the 27th. After my big dude had to go home early. He should have been here until January 4th, but there were some issues, or not issues, but some early delivery of his vehicle. So he had to be home to receive it. If y'all hear noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. I don't know how we amassed so much laundry, just two people in this house, but I have quite a bit. But anywho, so you might hear my washer and dryer in the back. But yeah, I've been shopping a lot. As you all know, if you've been with me a while, I do shop as therapy. I do have retail therapy fits. Except usually my retail therapy fixes things and helps me feel better about things, and it's not helping right now. I've been doing a lot of thrifting just to not be still, but the difference between this thrifting and my other retail therapy thrifting is that I am very aware of why I am thrifting. I'm very aware that no matter what I buy, no matter what little treasures I find, at the end of the day, she's no longer here and things don't get better. Not yet, not right now. I don't know when they will, but I am buying things that I normally would not buy. You're going to see a few things that I purchased that are way out of my price range usually. But yeah, I'm aware that I am over shopping, if that's a thing. But you'll see. There's one thing for sure, maybe two, that I just bought because, just because I'm not being as selective or as controlled as I had been, and I had been doing really, really good, leaving things behind that I didn't need, and I still left quite a lot behind. But yeah, there are some things that I was like, really, did you really just purchase that? And not just thrifted, some new stuff too, like, really. But we'll get into all of that. Yeah, I we'll see how this goes. It's a lot of stuff, guys. I'm telling you, I've been to the bins 3 times. I went to the Goodwill main store. I've been to Salvation Army. We went to Thrift Mart. So let's just get into it. I'm going to show you the bins. I started going binning on the 27th. The 27th was my mom's birthday, and it was the day that I had to take my big dude back to the airport to go home. So thankfully, my mom got to spend some time with her oldest grandson, and we had cake and just a little get together before I had to take him to the airport. And then after the airport, I knew I didn't want to be home. I didn't want to be home. I was sad, on top of having been sad about other things. So, okay. So I went to the bins with, no, I went to the main, no, I did go to the bins with the little dude. I went to the bins with the little dude on the 27th. I spent more than usual. I spent $16.39 at the bins. And let me show you what I got. I paid $2.49 for this pair of slippers. And I don't usually get shoes, but I need slippers. My little Dollar Tree slippers don't last very long because I'm bien patona. I have really big feet and I have a heavy step. So them little dollar house shoes don't last very long. And I saw these and they're all sherped on the inside. I'm going to have to sanitize these really, really good. I haven't even really done. I sanitized in that I Lysoled, but I haven't washed anything. So these definitely need to be washed, but I thought they were gorgeous. And I saw one, and it took me a while to find another one in a whole different area. But I did find them, and their shoes are, what did I say? $2.49. So I picked these up, and I can't wait to start sporting those. I picked up a purse, and I don't usually buy purses either because they're priced separately. Their purses are $2.99, but this one was so pretty to me. I loved the hand tooling of the leather. It looks, I don't know, I just loved it. Look at that. Look at the detail on it. It is so pretty. And it doesn't have stinky smell, like it doesn't smell of cigarettes or just old, nasty, who knows what. So I got that, and then everything else I picked up was considered wares at 69 cents a pound. So I got 14 pounds of wares. Little dude found this Nerf Super Soaker. We cannot have enough of these in the summertime, and this one looks like it's going to shoot a really good stream, so he picked that up. I got this Vera Wang Wedgwood tray for those big gray candles that I got out of the bins not too long ago. Those are actually sitting in my fireplace right now because I ran out of firewood. So I nestled them in my fireplace and I lit them that way just to have a little bit of glow. And they're okay there, but they're sitting on the actual firewood grate. So I'm thinking I may want to set them on this. I have to clean out the fireplace first though because I don't want ash and nastiness getting on here. But this is what that's for. This is for my 3 gray candles. And I think I might have purchased something for it initially and I didn't like it. So I was still looking and I found that. I got these 2 metal pots, planter pots, for the spring. See what I can try and create up in that piece. These were at TJ Maxx originally. This one was $9.99. And this one was $7.99. So I went ahead and grabbed them. I don't mind that they're rusty and dusty and crusty. I love that patina on metal. I think it's awesome. I found this really neat drainer pot. I don't know what these are. Hold on, there's something in here. It has these little lips to drain, and then the little lid has little holes in it, so I can drain whatever. It'd be good for draining grease, for draining pasta. I don't know what the heck it's for, but I liked it, and it is a Room Essentials. I don't know what brand that is, but it was in really good condition. There's not a whole lot of wear and tear on the inside, so I grabbed that. I found this, didn't need it, but it was purple, and I have had occasion to use this, especially with the holidays, and then my big dude was here and we set out snacks and stuff on Christmas Eve, and it was just too pretty to leave behind. It's this purple set, this like dip and serve kind of thing, and then this other thing I picked up, was that day? No, that was it for this day. Oh, and these we found. If you are letting your little kiddos watch this, you guys might know who this is. This is if little dude were down here, he's talking to his little brother, I'd ask him what these were. But there is a whole line of these little guys. There's a silver one, a gold one, and then just regular little character people. Caleb, little dude, knew exactly who they were, and his little brother loves these people, so we grabbed as many as we could find. They come apart, so we had to make sure that the little butts and the bodies matched. We got like 12 or 14 of them. I mean, there was a huge collection of them, so they all came home with this, the ones that we found matching bottoms for. But that trip for all of that was $16.39. Now I have the other one on the other side, so let me roll that over here and show you guys that. Okay, so the next time I went to the bins was on the 29th, and I went solo this time, and I paid $8.12 for everything I'm going to show you now. There was 8 pounds at 69 cents. So I did buy, I found a really cute pair of house shoes. They marked them as kid shoes, so those were only $1.49. These are so cute. I thought they were adorable, and they're not stinky and they're not gross, but they're definitely going in the wash here in a little bit. So I grabbed those for me. I'm telling you, I was needing some house shoes. Not that kind of house shoe, but I was needing some house shoes, so I grabbed that. I found a ton of ornaments in this really pretty. This is usually not my kind of thing, but I love the shape of this, and I just loved the red. I'm not big on gold, but I just thought it was really pretty. So who knows? I might end up with tree number 5 or 6 next year. I'm not sure, but I lost count of how many were in here. There were a few that were broken, and then a few that were under a really huge metal thing, and I couldn't reach them without possibly hurting myself. So I left maybe 3 or 4 of the big balls, but I got this many. And the little green bin I didn't need. It just held the ornaments perfectly awesomely. So I ended up with a little green bin. And then I found this little container full of red balls. These are absolutely going to go onto my traditional tree in the living room next year, because I always feel like I don't have enough red on there. So I thought these were perfect. I grabbed those. I found this beautiful crystal d'arcs. I'm butchering the French of it all. It's this brand. I forgot what these are called. I googled it because I just thought it was so beautiful. A pint pitcher has a little lip, and it's beautifully etched with these little stars. Now, I messed up. It was not nicked. I messed up and nicked it. I am heartbroken. And I nicked it on what I'm about to show you. Is something missing? Why do I think something's missing? I nicked it setting it down on the floorboard of my car next to this thing. Now, this thing I didn't know anything about. I wasn't familiar, but I had to have it. It was so awesome. It is this clay bake pot. It's, I can't even pronounce, Romertoff. I'm butchering stuff. Butchering it. Oh, there's a whole, okay. So it's this clay baker pot, and I googled it, and these are going for like $70, $80 on their website. I'm like, okay. They had 2 of them, but one of them didn't have a lid. Well, it had a lid, but the lid was too big for the bottom, and I was hoping to have found the big bottom to match the big lid, and I didn't. So I'm happy with the one I have, because I've never used anything like this, but it looked so awesome, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And that was the heaviest thing that I purchased that day, next to this. A whole bunch of flatware. This is what nicked this. So yeah, I knew I had laid it down next to something. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one now that I look at it. It looks like it got caught in garbage disposal. Y'all see that? Ain't nobody gonna be cutting their lip on that. But it's just random mismatched flatware. And I grabbed that because mine is magically beginning to disappear. I'm not sure what is happening, but they are. And then I picked up these 4 jam or soft cheese spreaders, which I thought would be pretty on a nice cutting board if I'm ever able to entertain or have folks over, you know, like more than 1 or 2. But I got those. And we found Timon. We have Pumbaa. We have the big Pumbaa with a grub in his mouth, and here's Timon offering a grub. We're Disney freaks up in this piece, so Timon had to come home because we didn't have Timon. So that was that trip. Again, I paid $8.12. So I went a 3rd time. Let me show you all that. Okay, so the next time I went was the 30th. We got out of work early, and I knew my mom and little dude were going to be asleep still, so I didn't want to go waking up the house. So I went back to the bins and then into the main store. So at the bins that day, I paid $5.54, and well, tax total, I paid $6 for everything I'm going to show you right now. Found this cute little pot. I don't know why I wanted it. This is one of my, why are you getting this purchases, but it's pristine on the inside, and I thought it'd be sweet to sit on, you know, to heat up maybe chili or spaghetti and meatballs in lieu of the smallest little pot that I have maybe out on the fire pit with a little something in it. I don't know. I just thought it was cute and I liked that it was in good condition. So I grabbed that. I found this big canister and I'm going to use it for cat food, the dry cat food, and whoever had it used it for cat food because there were a few little kernels in there. I need to bleach it and sanitize it. Well, probably not bleach because I don't want to leave the scent of bleach on the food and ruin the food, but I definitely need to do, I've already sanitized with Lysol, but it needs a really, really good hot wash before I use it for the fuzz balls. I have been wanting one of these. Like, I entertain so much, but I hadn't seen any this big. It's these tiered little server thingies. I've been looking for some pretty plates. It does take a standard size plate, but I just thought it was pretty. And if I can find this, I mean, I have plenty of plates I can use in it, but I don't have the look in my head yet of the type of plate I want on it. But I've really been wanting one of these for a long time. And now I'm just on the lookout for plates. But I got that. And then I got this thing for my mommy. My mommy is arthritic, okay? And their little TP holder is on the side, like most people's, to the potty. And she has some issue with mobility. So I got this thingy for her. This has already been Lysoled. I'm going to give this to her so she can set it in front of her potty and she doesn't have to stretch so much. So I got that for her. And then the only other things I picked up were not one, but two Back to the Future trilogies. I love Back to the Future, guys. I absolutely love it. I'm not as big a fan of part 3 as I am of 1 and 2. But these are like $70. They're between $50 and $70 depending on where you're going, whether you're trying to buy them at Target or Walmart, if they're having a sale or not. The trilogies, the 3-box ones, the 3-disc ones are not cheap. And this was all in that haul for $6. So I got one that has extra discs in it, deleted scenes and stuff like that. And then this one that is just your triple. And I'm thinking I'm going to give one away to my friend who, they're movie geeks too. And I know that they like this stuff. So maybe they don't have it. I have Back to the Future 1 and 2, but I could not bring myself to buy 3 because I didn't really like it enough to spend what like Target or Walmart want for it when I can find it because it's hard to find. So I'm like, you know what? It didn't hurt to have some dupes. Again, I'm just buying to buy a lot here lately. This is 40, brand new in the pack. I think I had been wanting to buy this movie, but then I didn't really know many of the people in it. But hey, if I can get it in a lot for $6, let's go for it. Heath Ledger and Knight's Tale. I've never seen it, but I heard that it's awesome. And I am a fan of his. Not like an Uber fan, but I am a fan of his. He's no longer here, but I am a fan of his. And I'm finally going to watch that. And don't judge me. I have never watched Castaway. I might already own it, but I don't think so. But if I do, somebody will get it. But I've never watched Castaway. I want to see him with his soccer ball. I need to know about him and Wilson. Okay, I do. So that was the binning of it all. Then I went into the store. And inside the store, I rounded everything up to an even $10. I found this metal P for my last name. I like the ruggedness, the look of it. If it was rusty, I'd like it even better. I found The Help. I already had this book. I don't know what happened to it. I think I let my sister borrow it. I just can't remember. But when I love a book, I don't mind reading it over. And I saw it and I'm like, I want it. So I grabbed it again. I know I can't find my copy. We had just bought one of these for little dude for Christmas, and they're like $15 or $16, depending on whether you're buying it on Amazon, Target, or Walmart. And I found him another one, which is a good thing because we're kind of getting a little errant with our aiming. When we're running around terrified, screaming of getting hit, we're kind of like not aiming well. And we've buzzed our face, even gotten hit in the face. So we definitely needed 2 shields. He has one now. And now I found me one. Yeah, me one for $3.99. I hope it fits my big old head. They are adjustable, but we'll see. I just thought that was an awesome price for a brand new toy in box. Then the only other thing I picked up in the store was this beauty. And I don't have a lot of this stuff, but I have a few, and now I'm at 3, and that's it. I'm at 3 of these, different sizes, different designs, but all crystal, and I'm going to make a little cluster in my bedroom, and I just thought it was beautiful, and it was $2.92. They're starting to handwrite their tags. I don't know how I feel about that, but it was $2.92 for this beautiful Godinger crystal frame, Godinger, whatever. Then, on New Year's Eve as well, we left early. Before I passed the Salvation Army before I hit the Goodwill. So I also went to Salvation Army. Couldn't find anything. Their prices are too high. Their clothes recently, the last few times I went, I hadn't been in almost a year. Their clothes quality is not good. Goodwill and Thrift Town have way better quality clothing, way better priced. So I kind of looked around and didn't find anything, and made my way over to the movies and the books. Couldn't find any movies that I don't already have, but I did find 2 books that sounded really interesting. And then come to find out, the books were 50% off. So I got 2 little books for a whopping $3.23. And I got An Ordinary Woman and The Invention of Wings. The Invention of Wings is from the author of The Secret Life of Bees, which I love. I love that book. And Donna Hill is a African American writer who writes really, really good stories. I used to read a lot of her stuff. But I was happy that I came across another one, and this one seems like a really, really good read. If you guys are interested and want to know what the heck this is about, I will definitely let you guys know in any comments if y'all want to know. Okay, so I'm trying to see what we're doing on time. After that, little dude and I went to Thrift Town. I've been to Thrift Town twice. Now here is where I got in trouble. I'm going to show you my trouble trip first. And you guys, I spent $50 at this thrift store. I don't think I can remember a time where I spent $50 at a thrift store, honestly. Not even when I go to multiple thrift stores on one weekend. I don't think I've spent $50 at a thrift store, but this is where I kind of was a little, I was out there. I was feeling it. I was missing her. I was feeling it. I wasn't me. So let me show you what $50 got me at this thrift store. It got me Horton. Horton has been there for 3 weeks. Every time we've gone, at least 3 weeks to a month, Horton has been there. I've wanted Horton. I put him back. So I'm like, girl, you're 47 years old. What are you going to do with this stuffy? But he was there and he was there and he was there. And I finally said, I'm just taking you home. I mean, the fact that you're here all the time for a month means you're meant for me. So $2.99, I grabbed him. I found little dude, long sleeve. I need to throw these in the laundry. Just basic little long sleeve shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, $1.49. And I had put these back, but I'm like, you know what? It's only $1.49, so grab that one. Found him this one also for $1.49. Just your basic little long sleeve shirts, and it's like 30 degrees out here right now. So yeah, he could use it. Now this one I absolutely loved for him, and he really liked it, and it looks really good. I like it. This one was $4.99, and it's the starter brand, and it's this awesome hoodie. It's in such great shape. Just loved it. I'm trying to think, did I find anything on sale? I don't think so. $4.99. So I'm just going along, and then I came across these things. Now y'all know I'm cheap, and no way had my head been in the right place, no way would I have bought these at this price, but I just wanted to feel happy, okay? I just wanted to feel happy. I wanted to feel good. So I found this adorable little ant. Is it an ant? I think it's an ant. For $3.99, guys. Y'all know I was going through something. Y'all know I wasn't me if I spent. Now they are metal and they are heavy. I could do some damage if I chunked this thing at somebody. But in my right headspace, I wouldn't have spent no $3.99 for that. And then here is a butterfly. Metal, iron. They're iron. Again, $3.99. So right then and there, I knew I was slipping. But like I said, I just wanted something to make me happy. Now, prior to going to Thrift Town, the day before, I had wanted to go to Thrift Town, but it was cold and rainy, and I was just like, no, but something kept bugging me. Go to Thrift Town, go to Thrift Town. When I get those feelings, it's because there's something awesome there. Okay, fine. I didn't go that day. The next day I had the same, go to Thrift Town, go to Thrift Town. So we went in the rain, in the friggin' cold, and I walked around the store and I'm finding these little things, but I'm not getting that. That's why I was called to Thrift Town till I saw this. As soon as I saw this and put it all together, I was like, that came upon me. But I still paid way too much for it. For everything, I paid way too much. And I kept saying, $50. And Caleb, little dude, is like, Mom, you wanted it. You worked for it. I know, but $50. It's this beautiful teapot, okay? It's this beautiful Aladdin-looking teapot. This sweet little charming thing. The teapot was $2.99. You're thinking, $2.99, Mel, calm down. That's not bad. No, it's not. But when you sit there and buy 6 of the cups that go with it at 99 cents each, look at that though. Oh my gosh, I'm getting happy. So maybe it wasn't a total bust. And then you buy the 6 little saucers that go with it at 99 cents. It starts to add up. So I got 6 saucers, 6 cups, the wonderful little teapot. And then, I mean, it's still making me happy. Now that I get it out of the box, this definitely, I don't mind this. It's making me happy. Even just looking at it now, it's making me happy. So I got that. Now this next thing I'm going to show you guys, I don't know what I was thinking. I saw it. I saw the white, and I'm just like, I'm not into this thing. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, it looks like a cameo. It reminded me of Cameo, the Cameo brooches. And I picked it up, and it was nice and heavy, and it reads, Two Girls Gathering Flowers, Hippolyte F. Moreau, French, 1832. I have since done my research. This is not original by any means. Just by looking at the picture, I don't think it's an original because of the detail. The detail on the one I saw, granted, the one that I found online was bigger. It was 18 inches tall, and it had the same little plate, but the detail on that one was so perfect. This one, the detail isn't as perfect. I don't know if it's because of the size or whatever. It doesn't matter. I bought this thing, and as beautiful as it is, as I'm walking around the store, I'm like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because y'all know I'm cheap, okay? Y'all know I'm cheap. For me to spend $10 on something, I have to absolutely love it. I have to want to cry if I come home without it. This did nothing like that for me. I am still upset with myself that I purchased it. You can't take it back. The only solace I got from it is that it's 2 girls gathering flowers. Maybe the 2 girls represent me and my friend. Okay? I don't know. Maybe that's why I bought it. Maybe that's why I couldn't put it back on the shelf. Maybe subconsciously this made sense to me at the time. I mean, it's pretty, and if it's supposed to be alabaster, and it does look pretty in my room, honestly, but I'm just like, what have you done? This is my what did you do purchase. So that, and a little dude found an awesome electric chainsaw. I was like, hold on, that doesn't equal 50. An awesome electric chainsaw, and that was like $6.99, which is the most expensive toy I think I've purchased at a thrift store for him. But it just added up, it added up. And like I said, I'm just like, whoa, I spent $50 at a thrift store. But anyway, so then another trip to Thrift Town is the last thing I'm going to show you guys because my phone is beeping at me. This was a trip to Thrift Town prior to the 27th. It was right after everything happened that happened, and I kind of snuck off before Christmas and I purchased this stuff. I found The Beach Club by Ellen Hildebrand, and I really like her. I like the things that she writes. It's about women and friendship, and I just love that type of thing. And it was $1.49. I found this poncho looking thing. It's not a poncho. It's handmade and it is friggin' awesome, and I fell in love with it. It's like a little vest, kind of like little vest sweater slash I don't know what. See how it's open on the sides? And you put your arms through it and this flails out at the side. You know, it's split on the side, but it was so awesome to me. So beautimous. And I spent $5.99 on it. That's how much I liked it. I just thought it was really pretty. Y'all know I'm cheap. So I grabbed that. I want to put this in the washer, but there's no care instructions because it's handmade. So I don't really know how to wash this. I've Lysoled it and I ran it in the dryer. Tags don't shrivel up in the dryer, but I don't know how to wash it. Um, Little dude got an Old Navy fleece, little long sleeve. All this stuff, like I said, was Lysoled and run in a hot dryer. But I haven't washed it yet, so it definitely needs to be washed because it's been here a little while. Now this was ridiculously priced, but like I said, my head was where it was, and I got little dude some cuff bottom sweats. He is loving sweats, and he looks so cute in them. These were $7.99, and they weren't even new. Like new stuff, I would buy for him at that price, but there was nothing super special about these. It's just it was where I was, my headspace. And the only other thing that I purchased that just made me feel so at the time was this blanket. It has the Looney Toonies on it. I think the tag fell off in the dryer, but I think I picked no, I feel it. I feel it. There it is. No, the tag is still on there. $1.99 for it. And I've dried it, and this is definitely gonna go in the wash here. It still smells of Lysol. But I just thought it was adorable and it made me feel happy to look at it. So I got that. But that is everything. And I didn't only go thrifting, we did go new buying right after Christmas. We spent so much money on toys and just little silly things like that for a little dude. Um Nobody thought to get him some clothes or shoes, whatever. So he did get some gift cards. And we just kind of went out right after Christmas and spent, well, around the same time, and just got him some new shoes and some clothes. And then I splurged on myself. So I'm going to show you guys that next, but to spare my memory, I'm going to go ahead and upload this one. And just wanted to say a quick thank you to everybody that's been checking on me, and thank you for your condolences and your prayers and well wishes for my losing my friend. I'm not ready to accept it. I'm not. So if I seem cavalier or cold, if I'm not addressing it like maybe you guys might think I should, it's just because I'm not. It hasn't hit me. I won't let it. I won't let it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So anywho, I don't want to end the video on a note. So let me end this video and then video. Is that what we are? We're videos. Okay, let me end it and then I'll upload and then come back and show you guys the new stuff that I purchased. And to my next go around, which will be here very, very soon. Y'all are going to get a twofer this weekend from me. I love y'all bunches. Stay safe. Please stay safe.